Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christian and I am going to be reading for you guys today. This is our Aries reading for Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. Yes, I just cleared the energy with some Palo Santos. Yes. Anyways, I hope you guys are all having an amazing new year. Or end of the year. And are manifesting your dreams. I'm just going to shuffle the cards a little bit and do a little prayer for you guys. We call on the angels, ancestors, and spirits. What messages do you have for us for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant today? What do we need to know for our highest good going into 2020? What energies do we need to leave behind in 2019? All right, Aries. So I'm going to pull from the Golden Thread Tarot and do some oracle messages as well, some animal oracle, because I feel like it just goes with, you know, the ending of the year. I love the animal spirits. And yes, today is Tuesday, December 31st, 2019. And Tuesdays are ruled by Mars. So, I don't know, the animal spirits just have this kind of like energy for me. Like, it has the red box. Which has to do with Mars, and then also that's your guys' ruler, your planet, Mars, Aries. Yes. 2020 is going to be a crazy year for you guys in many good ways. So we're starting out first, the Four of Pentacles. So there is going to be change, radical change within your finances, within your possibly health as well, but the Four of Pentacles energy is not wanting to move on from material attachments. So there might be some kind of energy lingering, dealing with finances, work, that needs change or wants to change. Because it's somewhat unstable, but you think that it is. If that makes sense. And that's definitely how work has been for a lot of my friends, especially my Aries friends, up and down. But that is the way of the world, is it not? Maybe it's time for you to start, you know, doing your own thing, freelancing, rather than, you know, working for a big corporation. That's a possibility. We have the wheel in reverse. So this is destiny coming in. Yes. When it's in reverse, it has to do with bad karma. It has to do with, for me, there's a control issue here of wanting to stick within this energy. And it's like, if you stick within the Four Pentacles energy, you know, the bad karma is going to come. You know, you can choose to remain in this relationship or whatever. But it's definitely an energy that's not serving you, you know? So Ten of Cups coming up in reverse is all about an ending to a relationship, possibly, or it's some kind of energy in your life that is no longer serving you, no longer filling your cups, no longer giving you love, and it's just not fun anymore, you know? So we're leaving that behind. Let's pull some more cards for Aries. Two of Cups just came out for a second. So a choice, new relationship, possibly. Let's see. So we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Let's pull a couple more cards. That's your first court card coming out. And the Eight of Wands in reverse as well. There's definitely an energy that's coming to an end. Especially if you like to do things like really quickly, you like to get things done really quickly or whatever. I did an Aries reading on my Facebook last night or days ago, and this was kind of an energy that was prevalent for you guys of, you know, the Knight of Swords versus doing things like slowly, taking your time, being methodical, planning for the long term rather than just doing things right then and there. And the Knight of Swords energy has this like mindset of getting things done no matter what the cost, right? And when you have that, when you become autopilot, you're like, oh, I have to get this done because of, oh, someone, you know, above me told me to do this, like, blah, blah, or I have to stick in this situation. Not necessarily, right? So it's time to slow things down. Yes. This can also be a relationship, family matters, people in your life that are stirring things up, and you're like, no, 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 this needs to come to an end for sure. And it's coming quickly. Interesting too. Look at the symbolism on both of these cards. We have both of the birds, which can symbolize, you know, soaring to the skies, hope, just that air energy, change, action. Your words are very powerful. And that also has to do with, you know, the wind, breath, breathing. So anyways, yes, there's this beautiful symbolism here. With the birds, are you the phoenix rising from the ashes this year? All right, let's pull some more cards for Aries. Ace of Cups, Phoenix, rising from the ashes, out of the Ace of Cups, a new love, a new life, new prosperity. Yes, underneath the Ten of Cups, leaving something, a relationship behind to find the true self, to be reborn. It's a spiritual journey. Yes. Wow. That's beautiful. Gonna pull 2 more cards for you guys. All right. The Lovers in reverse. Interesting. So you guys can be dealing with a new love, or an ending of one. Lovers in reverse can definitely be a disalignment, something that's causing you to either separate or to not be connected at this time. And especially with the Ace of Cups right behind it, you are going to be possibly focusing more on yourself rather than putting your energy into this. Yeah, and it's underneath I kind of rearranged them now, so now this is underneath the Ten of Cups. So whatever this relationship is, you might want to leave it in 2019. If you are in a solid relationship right now, though, that is going well, I feel like for you guys, it's going to sustain you. But there are certain things in your life that I'm seeing here that we need to put in 2019. And yes, one of the big components with the Lovers for you guys is morality, I guess. I always say this with this card, but it has to do with your guys's morals. Whoever you're dealing with is not aligning, or you're finding more out, throughout the relationship that is coming out. Certain secrets, for example, and you're like, okay, that doesn't work with me. No, no, no. What do? Chop it off. Leave that behind, what no longer serves you. Yes. One more. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yes, we're leaving this energy behind of just giving, 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 and not receiving back. Right? Interesting. We have the Four of Pentacles at the beginning and the Five in reverse. So we're definitely going through, there are certain cycles that we're bringing into 2020. Definitely something that's not going to be leaving anytime soon. And there are certain ones that we need to let go of so that we can allow these cycles to process and not get stalled in your karma, if that makes any sense. Okay. But yes, more on the Five of Pentacles in reverse. You may be in a relationship that you feel like you were doing all the work, or it was one-sided, or yeah, especially if it's financial and you were the main person, or on the other hand, if you were, stay at home, you didn't make the money and they made you less than your worth and you're just stuck. It's time to realize you're more than that, or you deserve more equality. That's what this is about. Sharing of energies rather than, taking the burden all on your own, and yeah, doing things on your own, trying to get the things done quickly, and it's like, okay, well that didn't work in the past, so how are we going to change that so we can make solid decisions going into the future? Yes, yes, yes. So we definitely have our finances over here, work projects on the outside, the external world that are going to be coming to an end. And then we also have new relationships starting. Yes. It's going to be a huge focus on the people, the connections in your life, rather than the mundane tasks. But there's also going to be a focus on your daily routine so you can have more time to do the things that you love. Ace of Cups. All right. Let's pull for you guys some animal oracle cards. These are going to be your spirit messages going into 2020. We're going to start out with a card for the end of 2019. This is going to be your overall energy for 2019. The Hawk Spirit in reverse. It's what we're leaving behind, possibly. Let Spirit be your guide. Interesting. So you might be out of touch with your crown chakra, your third eye, or just your connection with spirit, and it's telling you, okay, let your spirit be your guide. Duh. Yes. And sometimes that happens when we're stuck in our mental cycles and not, grounded. You have to be grounded in order to really connect to spirit. As above, so below. Koi fish spirit. There's always enough. Oh. Yes. We can't serve from a lack mentality. We can't give from an empty cup or a dirty cup that needs to be cleansed. If you know that you have things that have just been festering on the back burner and you're like, okay, I need to get this done, this done, this done, but then 10 people are coming and they need, your help for something. What are you going to do? Help them? Or help yourself first so you can help them, It's all about setting those boundaries so you don't set yourself up for failure. Uno más. Uno más. Starfish. Open to infinite possibility. I love this. This is connected to your solar plexus. There's very starseed energy, very cosmic. Again, with the as above, so below. With fish, I always think about duality and their ability to just go with the flow, go with the current. You know, we have this water energy as well, just basking in the sun, relaxing, you know, going into the new world, 2020. I feel like this is going to be your projects manifesting in a positive way. It's going to be you showing up as the star, you showing up as the leader that the universe, spirit wants you to be. And how do you do that? You set up the boundaries for success. Okay. So, let's read this. Hawk Spirit. As you are noticing red flags. Oh, wait, no. Are you noticing red flags? Perhaps saying to yourself, oh, what pretty flags, and giving them no more thought. Hawk Spirit has arrived to tell you to stop and listen to the messages from Spirit. So yeah, that's sometimes, you know, certain things you're like, you question it, and then you find out later, oh shit, I should have done that or listened to that. That's kind of a sign that you're not connected to, you know, your spirit, or, you know, aligned with your correct path. But there are multiple chances to get back on track. So that's what this is about. Take the time to observe the patterns you are seeing and do not dismiss your intuition, especially if people are coming into your life and trying to pull the wool over your eyes. Yes. And that might be something that you did. You let people walk over you in 2019 and you saw the red flags, but you didn't really pay mind to it. And now we're waking up to that, and you're really not going to let people use you anymore. That's what I feel. Take the time to observe the patterns. Yes. Even if the messages you receive are not supported by evidence in the physical world, if it feels illogical to listen right now, listen anyway. Sometimes you might want certain signs and messages to mean what you want them to mean, interpreting through the lens of wishful thinking, a projection of your desire to see things a certain way. Of course, when you do that, you rarely find yourself where you want to be. Take your heart. Spirit loves you so much and does not want you to get hurt, but to align with Spirit's plan for your highest good. Listen and follow the signs, and check your motives when you are being selective with your hearing. Selective hearing. I love that. Growing up, my mom always would say that to my dad. He has selective hearing. He just hears what he wants to hear, or vice versa. That's a very Cancer thing, actually. Cancer energy. They just hear what they want to hear, and then use it against you later. That ain't cute. But it happens. Koi fish spirit. This is your action. This is what's going to be happening going into 2020. And this will be like more once we have more, like March Aries season, I feel like. March, April, Aries season. Okay. Are you feeling a sense of scarcity? Afraid you will not have enough and not be enough to meet the challenges you face? Whatever your outer conditions, they are temporary and reflecting what was set forth in the past. Koi fish spirit is your ally in changing those conditions by transforming your inner beliefs about scarcity and plenty. Perhaps you have suffered a loss or are afraid you soon will. Or you have been scraping by and feeling there are simply no opportunities available for you to better your circumstances. Koi fish asks you to find prosperity within you by connecting to spirit through spiritual practices. Spirit wants to remind you that your natural state is one of abundance. Remember all that you have to offer so that you can generate your own opportunities, love, relationships, and even more. Even if you feel you have little to give right now, find it within you to give to someone else, even if it just is a few encouraging words, a smile, or a helping hand. Yes, it's very important to be, grateful. And even if you feel like it's not the time to do something, to just, do it. You are more than enough. You're more than capable in this moment. This moment is perfect for you. And you are capable always. And if you feel like you aren't, then it is time to ask for help. But Spirit is telling you to start bringing up, your spiritual practices, what makes you feel connected to the other sides, the other realms. Yes. Okay. Starfish Spirit, this is your overall message going into 2020. Starfish Spirit. Okay. Stretched out on the beach, the starfish opens fully to the rays of the sun, to power of potential. As you look out toward the horizon, do you open up to infinite possibility? When you connect with Spirit, you realize the infinite possibilities, the infinite universe. And we are ascending into a new world, the 5D, as some may say, or even higher dimensions. There's so many different dimensions. This, starfish energy is very cosmic in nature. And so there are so many things we don't even know. Tomorrow could be a whole new journey. And it's about waking up every single day and realizing there's limitless potential. It's all about, I guess, co-creating your reality. At this time, Starfish urges you to stretch past the limits of your everyday perception and comfort zone, to learn or to dream of bigger things, and imagine with even greater hope and faith, for miraculous potential is shining down on you. Feel it, bask in it, and open yourself to be filled with inspiration. This is a very fortunate sign that Starfish Spirit has come to remind you of your infinite potential. When cynicism says no, Starfish Spirit says yes 1,000 times over. I love this. This is my favorite message. Like, when you feel like you're put in a corner and someone tells you no. This happened to me with my mom. She was like, oh, I don't feel like you should be, doing tarot, or, blah, blah, blah. Or maybe you should come home to Montana. And I'm like, no. I'm going to continue on to this. Yes, 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 yes. Spirit says 1,000 times over. Do what your heart desires. Let go of your rigid beliefs about what is possible for you. And let Starfish Spirit inspire you to open your heart and your eyes to what Spirit has available to you. Now is the time to stretch beyond the familiar and unfurl yourself, for you are meant for more than you are imagining for yourself. Spirit wants the best for you and will support you in achieving whatever intention you hold dear. So with that, let's end this message for you guys. I'm going to burn some Palo Santos, and I want you guys to close your eyes and think about, what are you manifesting? What are your intentions going into 2020? And I just want you to sit on that while we burn this for you guys. Thank you again, angels, spirits, ancestors, for waking me up this morning and bringing me here today to give the message to you all. All right, so here's some Palo Santos for you guys. I need this all around my throat so I can speak clearly. That is my intention. All right. Let it go. Let everything go. So we can bring in the new. Yes. All right. Thank you again, everyone, for joining me on my channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and put on those notifications so every time I go live or whatever, you can stay tuned. Yes, I'm excited to start this journey with you guys. This journey of connecting to spirit, healing. That is one of my intentions going into the new year. So I love you all, and I will see you in 2020. Okay. Love you all. Bye. Mwah.